what Chat and the rest of them are not, they're not experts. They will never be experts. They know a lot. They know a lot about a lot, which is wonderful, but they are not experts. And I'm not delusional about that. Um, some things that AI cannot do or is not very good at yet is first, they don't understand your customers like you do. You know, Chat and Claude, they're not at the parties, at the functions with you, seeing firsthand the way people are interacting and what the issues might be, or when they're, you're having meetings with people. What I've been able to do though is sometimes I'll record, like use a note taker when I'm talking to a customer, and I'll use that with Chat and Claude and be like, all right, this is the meeting that I had. These are the insights that I saw. Are there any other insights that you might have seen? So I will give it that grace. But no, for the most part, it doesn't necessarily know or understand your market or your customers the way that you do. It doesn't always know what trade-offs matter. It does a really good job of helping you quantify and qualify pros and cons and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's still you that has to decide what is important. It can only bring its robotic lived experience to the table, so you have to bring that real life element. It doesn't know which features should be built first. And it truly doesn't, because for my platform Rialto, I tried using it to tell me, okay, I'm stuck between these two features. Which one should I go with first? Obviously, optimizing customer experience with the number of credits I had left for the month. And while it had really good ideas and really good thoughts, it wasn't quite able to give me the direction that I felt was correct. So I had to go with my gut anyways, because where it was going was a little bit more commercial focused than what I felt was needed at the time. So it's also it also does not know which assumptions are dangerous, right? If you think about it, AI is built by humans, and humans are inherently biased. Um, there's a good example of like a resume screener. I think there was an app that was a resume screener, and it was doing a poor job of recognizing gaps in women's resumes. For a human HR recruiter, right? Some of those gaps are explained either through caregiving, um, or other common reasons why a woman might have left the workplace for a little bit of time. This AI screener did not do a very good job of it. They ranked those resumes lower, because they could not understand why there would be a gap in employment. And so the idea there is that some human that was building this code that said this is what a strong resume looks like completely missed a good portion of society who may take a step back from the workplace in order to have kids, raise their family, and then come back, and was not able to, ethically build that into their software. So AI is inherently flawed because the humans that are building AI are also inherently flawed. That is one major issue when it comes to AI. And then it doesn't know what you're willing to sacrifice to achieve your goals, right? Not everybody's trying to live on ramen and, build out of their garage, their parents' garage, in order to get their dream off the ground, right? Some people like me now are more okay with taking a step by step, eat the elephant one bite at a time, bootstrapping approach to, let's test this out. Let's take the time to really understand what's working and what's not working. And AI doesn't always know that. And honestly, that's why I left ChatGPT for a while, went to Claude, but came back to ChatGPT, because Claude honestly feels more like aggressive when it comes to some of its strategies. It is like Claude is definitely built more so for like the established team that has different departments and can execute on what it's talking about. For me, that solo building, tinkering around, kind of still getting everything established, it just felt like, who's doing all this? Because it ain't me. And if you're not helping me with the extra steps like chat tends to do, then I don't have time for it. So that's why I went back to chat. Even though we're not really supposed to be supporting Anthropic. I hear you guys. I do. So yeah, all of those decisions still belong to the founders, still belong to the product managers, and are extremely necessary to building and getting things off the ground.